What's up and welcome back to the Shiny Rifle channel. Now today I'm going to go through another deck profile for everyone, which is going to be Rocket Dragon Links. Now this deck is going to be a fun deck for everyone to use. Now please be warned, this deck is not going to be the most competitive version because you're not playing the cards that are extremely expensive. Example, Triple Tactics. It's not even that expensive. I'm just not going to buy it. It's not even that I can't afford it. I just don't believe that I should spend that much money for a piece of cardboard. But the deck is going to be very competitive, regardless without them, and it's a little budget version that you can play at events. Now, the deck does work. I mean, dropping tools left, right, front, and center. I can assure you that the deck works. Um, let's go into the deck profile. We have first triple Tracer, self-explanatory, one Caliber, two Recharger, but I decided to cut one down and play one Magna Rocket. Magna Rocket has its use in terms of one, it's a different name. Two, it has attack strength. This might not seem relevant, but when your other monsters are zero attack, when you are going to attack for a game, you might want to see them. So you might want to see something with a little bit of muscle to it. Not only that, it helps get rid of dragoons if I have, example, Boreal Sword on the field. Well, not that I really need it once you see Boreal Sword, but the point is there's an option. The last monster is one Rocket Synchron. Most persons play two. I'm not going to play two. The reason why is just that the second one has never done anything for me in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever. None. Nothing at all. I've only played one. By the time I'd see a second one, it wouldn't change the game. Especially if I ran through all resources. It doesn't change anything for me. So, I'll keep it as one. Moving on from there, we play, of course, our rest of Dragon stuff. Double Disruptor Dragon. We have one Absolroto and one Noctovision. Most of these cards have never done nothing bad to me. This is a new card, by the way. A monster reborns back two rockets. One Absolroto. Absolroto is a really powerful card, but it's just that I just don't want to play two. Majority of times when duels are done, for me, it's done on the first turn or the second turn. So having the next Absolroto doesn't really help me that much. The Grand Game doesn't really come up that often for the deck. And the Grand Game is actually super strong as long as you keep up your field spell. One Noctovision. I'd love to play three. I used to play three, but the problem with it, I just kept on drawing the damn card multiple times. So when I'm opening up with all three, it became an issue. Then for the normal summons of the deck, triple Starliege, self-explanatory. Triple Black Metal Dragon. Some persons play one, but it's like it's just too good to give up on. Like, how do you not play this card that make you play through Joel and Lockbird? Like, the card is too good. Every time it leaves the field from to the graveyard, it searches. And then persons actually want Red Eyes Darkness Metal to go to 2. No, you don't actually know what you're thinking of. Red Eyes Darkness Metal should not go back to 2. The reason why is just that Black Metal gives it a free add for doing nothing. Nothing. You'll just get a free add. So that's an issue. Don't ever think Red Eyes Darkness Metal should go to 2. And I play the deck, so I would know. Apart from that, I play one little generic card. It's just a small tech. Galactic Spiral Dragon is just a free summon to help you with a lot of situations. From there, we have generic stuff. One Omni Dragon Rotar, one White and Black Dragon, and one Levianeer. These are self-explanatory. I don't think I need to say anything about any of these. Then we have one Phantom Knight Boots. So you always walk with condoms, kids. And then for the last monsters, which are the hand traps, is Triple Gamma. That's all I play. The Gamma and Drival. For spells, Triple's Chaos Space, Triple Quick Launch, Boot Sector, Ravine. I'm only playing one Guard Dragon World Legacy. The reason why only one is because it's just a hard once per turn and it only really affects one card in your entire extra deck. So it's only one card alone that's only going to come up once it's going to affect. There's no reason to play multiple. Instead, I played Monster Born with it. And, of course, you must play Call by the Grave. Then, for the last two cards is Double Fogblade. for obvious reasons because you just saw the boots. I'm going to go through the extra deck as well. I'm hoping I can do a combo for everyone as well. The extra deck is self-explanatory for most. We have Striker Dragon, Pisty, the Lingerus, which is an MVP that most persons don't play. They tend to often overlook this card, but it's a must play in this version of the deck. We then play, obviously, Romulus and one Quad Boreal. To go with them, we play Double Seal. Seal is the next really good card. You see, the funniest thing about this, I'm going to go through all the links first. We play one Boral Sword, self-explanatory again. Then we have one Hulk and one PK, Rusty Bardiche. Now, the thing to know, I don't play Apollousa or any other link for. The reason why, not that I wouldn't play Access Code if I had one, but I wouldn't play Apollousa. The reason why I have an issue with Apollousa is because I just don't summon the card under any circumstance. I do not summon the card. So I don't summon the card under any circumstance. I never do. The reason why is just it just doesn't do anything for me. Apollousa, I've only summoned it when I get Ashed and Nibiru. So you see those two. I have to go through those two just to summon it. Otherwise, I'm going to summon Seal. But the thing is to it, it just doesn't come up that often. And I decided that, hey, let's not take keeping the card for only if something goes wrong, I summon it. Instead, let's just stick to the game plan and keep it strong. Moving on from there, for the extra deck, we have for Synchros, one Boral Savage, self-explanatory. We have one Chaos Ruler Dragon and one Hot Red. Self-explanatory on all of these. These are things you must play. But for 2 XCs, we play Radios Knight and Arc Rebellion XC Dragon. Now this is just too easy to pull off. Literally too easy. Now truth be told, I've never actually needed this. There's never a situation that came up where, oh wow, I actually need to summon this card to attack for a game. No, that's never happened to me. And I've been playing against Flunder. What else have I played against with this deck? PK. Like, I've been playing against very competitive decks. And it's just lone 2-0. Just 2-0 strictly. And I'm telling you, sir, I didn't get a chance to summon that. So that says a lot. And this card is an OTK machine. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where he's never attacked for a game. By himself, I might add. The card is just too good. Moving on from there, the thing is to it, it's actually easy to summon. Your Rocket Field spell will just give you instant way to summon it. Even if you don't see the field spell, one Tracer can get it into it. Tracer can always, if you top deck Tracer, just find one quick launch. Or, my apologies, not quick launch. Yes, it is quick launch. You get instant access into it, and it's just a punch for game by himself. So there's never come a situation where he's a bad card. It's extremely good. Especially with the main fact that most times you go into grind game if the game lasts long. And this card will absolutely tear up your opponent if it comes down to that. So it's actually stupid good. Alright, that's it going to be for the extra deck. I'm going to do a small combo for everyone. Please hold. Alright guys, I'm going to come through with the combo now. Now, for the combo, I'm going to have an ordinary hand. I don't want to be a super special hand. So it's going to be a lot of cards that you play through of. One Tracer, one Chaos Space, one Quick Launch, and a card that you don't want to see. And I'm just going to do the combo from here. So, first up, we're going to do the obvious plays here. We're going to first Chaos Space, throw away Brotar. Now, the deck doesn't really have a specific combo. You just work with what you have. Full stop, period. But I'm going to do that now for everyone. You're going to add Witherbustle. Normal summon Tracer. Banish Brotar to summon the Witherbustle. Most situations, I'm definitely hoping that's not Brotar. Because the deck isn't what it used to be, trust me. So you won't get a lot of things for free. Feeling myself here. Go into your Romulus first. Most persons would waste their... Apologies, Striker Dragon. You actually can if you really want to. I'm not going to do it though. I'm not interested in doing that. You don't know when you might need a specific card. So get my Romulus, get the field spell. So this is going to be going uninterrupted, as well as Overbuster. I'm going to get Collap. I'm going to drop Collap Serpent by banishing white. Use a Chaos Space. Put this at the bottom of your deck. And draw a card. Now the card I'm going to draw is going to be at random. I will not use it for the combo. In terms of, I will not actually play a card. And then immediately link off. The reason why I want to immediately link off is so that it doesn't affect the combo too much. So I'm going to get my... No, my advice for you is to always get your striker first. That way you can get a hold of your field spell. And then from there, you can now activate... No, my apologies. Let me think about this completely first. How we want to play this out. I would prefer to Ravine first. And pitch. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Ravine, pitch the card. Apologies, this is actually in your hand. So if it's a card that you want, alright, let's just use this for the combo, because in case if this is a card that you want to see in your hand, it won't affect the combo. So I'm going to pitch, and what I'm going to send here is going to be Absolroto to get the search. I'm going to be searching for Tracer. You can get rid of your field spell, boot set to launch for the 1. Do not worry, you're completely fine. Tracer, go into your Pisty, and you can use Pisty to pull back. Now, because the Brotar was just supposed to be a random card, I'm not going to pull it back. I would have gone straight out of space if I did, but I'm not going to do it. Pull back Tracer. Now, I'm going to link with both of these to go into my Delingerous Dragon. I'm sorry if the combo takes like 9 hours. That's just how it works. I'm going to use both of these to go into our Hieratic Seal. Seal is damn good. And from now it's time to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And actually build my board. So we're going to activate Quick Launch. And we're going to change the Tracer effect to pop the Quick Launch. So I'll get a free summon from my deck. There are multiple things I can do here, but what I'm going to actually focus on is the combo. So I'm going to get Rechargeable. You don't actually need Rechargeable, but fine, we'll work with it. Because it's best to see it in the grave than not. And then the summon from your deck, which can be anything you'd like. We'll work with Rocket Synchron. The Delingerous will summon back itself. And then you can use Delingerous plus... let's think about this. Delingerous plus this can equal your Rusty Bardiche. Delingerous will be banished. Your Rusty is just literal to fetch you 2 negates. So you're going to dump Boots, set a Fog Blade, banish Boots, get a second Fog Blade. Link with both into your Quad Boil. You get the pop using the free card in your hand, which turned out to be Quick Launch. So I would have never thrown away that. And we're going to pop our own Rusty. This will give us back 3 monsters. Now we have options here. I can either go into Chaos Dragon, Magical Dragon, or I can go into my Savage Dragon. Savage Dragon is, the thing is with Savage Dragon, I'm just going to be left with these two doing nothing. I wish Rusty was not a hard once per turn, so I could summon a second one. But alas, unfortunately. I will go with this though. The reason why is that I'll get a free +1. Not only that, it helps me to chain block and negate the Dark Ruler no more that's coming my way. So we'll use both of them to synchro into Ruler. Let me take a good shuffle of the deck because we're actually going to end up doing this. And if I see Lefyanair or any of my free graveyard effects, this will be damn good. Alright, so milling off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh! Piece of candy. I'll take the Caliber. The reason why Caliber is just an easy summon from the hand. Disruptor is in the grave. I'd love to see him in the grave much sooner. Synchro with both, and we'll go into our hot red. So this is already 4 interruptions. You can truthfully drop Caliber from your hand, but I don't really see anything to go into here. The reason why no one extra deck plays anything that's going to be summoned in this scenario. So Quad Barrel is no longer a use, but let's see if there's anything else. No, it doesn't make sense to summon anything else here. So this can be the end board, which is perfectly fine. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 interruptions, and the fourth might actually equal a fifth. The thing is to it, if your opponent's first response is to enter battle phase to get rid of the spheres, you can always tribute the Quad Barrel, bounce back their monster, and you still have your spheres for next turn. Make matters worse if they try to Dark Ruler you right off the bat. If they Dark Ruler, chain one of your Fog Blades to the spheres. You can even chain towards this if you really want, but chain towards the spheres so they can't even attack it. And then you can chain your Hot Red to negate. So if they have any other place, you have one Fog Blade. The spheres can tribute and bounce. It will get its effect because Fog Blade only negates it while it's on the field. So you will get the bounce and you get a summon from your deck. The summon from your deck isn't going to be that strong anymore because you went through majority of the deck already. But I'm just saying, it would be really sweet for you to get this on the field. You just be out of space. And just remember, in your opponent's turn after even if they clean the entire board, like I said, they clean up all the monsters, you would still be able to boot sector launch, pull back 2, and then you're going to exceed. You don't even need to do it with those two, really. Like, let me show you an example. You can pull back 2, Rocket Tracer effect, then negate and destroy. Drop your Caliber, exceed. Punch for game. Like, it's that simple. But that's the combo for me, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Please remember that this is not really the most super competitive deck, and I'm not the greatest Dragon Link player in the world. I just know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So alright, that's from me. Out. Peace.